Today we have a real treat. We have the MSI 7970, and this is the R7970 Lightning edition. And what differs with this and the regular MSI 7970 edition is that in the Lightning edition we actually have a factory overclock. So you could actually overclock or underclock the core clock if you wanted to. Also, other great amenities of this board include some extra features. You have the copper heatsink, so instead of like the axial one fan heatsink fan design, we actually have two fans, so it actually differs from the reference cooler. So very cool in that. So we have those dual fans, and it really helps when you are overclocking. Also, we have military grade capacitors on the board, which totally help everything out. And a lot of times when you're trying to overclock, a lot of times it's the capacitors that end up failing on you. So look, that's also a added plus and bonus. I'm going to show you the back of the packaging, because a lot of times if you actually see this card in a computer store, it's actually locked away in some security cabinet, so you never get to quite see all the interesting graphics sometimes that they place on this board. And it's really cool. It's actually well packed. Let's just go ahead and open it up here. And what we're going to see is that it's a lot of foam in here. The card's actually in the Mylar anesthetic bag. Let's open this bottom portion up. Usually all the drivers and instruction manuals are somewhere on the bottom, but very cool, very nicely packed. I like the very large core cooler here, but it's a very massive video card. Let's open this up. The drivers and manuals have to be somewhere. There we go. It's on the bottom. Here we have the drivers. You should actually probably go online and download the most recent video card drivers. Here is the Crossfire, and we notice that it's flexible, so you could actually tier this in the PCIX slots. You don't have to put them side by side, but just so you're aware. And we also have the certificate of quality and stability, which is very cool. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. We'll check this out here. So far it looks super impressive, and I have to point out this is a very, very huge video card. It's going to take up 2 slots of space on your system, and you're going to need a fairly large case to accommodate this card. And it's a very large heatsink on the card as well too. But it looks just super impressive. It's a very heavy card, and you're going to need a lot of room, and you're going to need 2 PCIe connectors to power this card as well. But check it out, very massive. That heatsink is going to allow us to overclock this card very good. And overall, it just feels very solid and very well built. On the back here, we also have our standard AMD styled connectors, and nothing super special there, but looks like we could run Eyefinity in this one. And let's get this in focus here. And I really dig the racing yellow stripe that they have on this cooler here. So this is a deviation from the reference cooler, but then again it allows us to overclock it as well. And I can't wait to install this card. Thanks for watching, and remember, everything matters.